Hello
Hello
everyone.
everyone.
In this
In this
session,
session,
hello everyone. In this session, we are gonna start our first topic of AS level mathematics, pure mathematics 1 at Excel, and the topic name is algebraic expressions. This whole chapter will be divided into 2 to 3 parts. So today it is the first part of this whole chapter. And in this chapter, the name of the chapter is Algebraic Expressions, where we are going to discuss about multiplying and dividing the integer powers, basically the index laws, then expanding the single brackets over the brackets, single term over the brackets, and collect the like terms, expand the product of 2 or 3 expressions. So this will be covered in this particular video. Now, we already know these index laws already. A to the power of m times a to the power of n, which is a raised to the power of m plus n, and so on. Now the thing is, I want to include here one concept which is called as power expression. So if you have done index law, so you need to understand what is the meaning of power expressions. When we write a term like a raised to the power of m, this whole expression is known as a power expression. Here, this a is basically known as the base of that power expression, and this m is known as the exponent value, or you can call it like the power of the a. And this is also known as index. So as a whole together, we call it as a power expression. Then m is called as exponent or power of index, and a is the base. Now, as we know, this is the law of multiplication of two power expressions, then the law of division of two power expressions. Then we are taking one power and raised to the power. Again, how these formulas are formed, their videos are also available on the channel. I will share the link in the description. And then the last one is ab raised to the power of n, and that is equal to a to the power of n times b to the power of n. So this is the first set of questions we have here. I will be picking up a few of them. These are from the book itself. So let's try this question O. Here we have 7a raised to the power of 4 times by 3a to the power of 4 raised to the power of 2. Those who are finding this topic a little difficult, I will advise you all then, in that case, to write down the index rules every single day for like 1 week. And then it will be easy for you to identify which rule you have to apply. So here I see that we have this 3a to the power of 4 and whole raised to the power of 4. So I can apply this rule ab raised to the power of n, which is a raised to the power of n multiply by b raised to the power of n. So here what we are going to do, 7a to the power of 4 as it is, and this will be times by 3 square and a raised to the power of 4 raised to the power of 2. Now I can see again here we have like a to the power of m and whole raised to the power of n. So this is a to the power of mn. M and n will be in multiplication. So now we have 7a to the power of 4 times by 3 square, which is 9, times by a to the power of 4 times 2, which is 8. Now we have numbers 7 times 9, which is 63. And then we have a to the power of 4 times a raised to the power of 8. So we will add the powers, and this power is going to be 8 plus 4, which is 12. So the answer will be 63 times a raised to the power of 12. Let's try this question Q. So question Q is given as 2a cubed divided by 3a squared times by 6a to the power of 5. So because we have division and multiplication, we will start from left to right. So we have 2a cubed, and then we have to divide it by 3a square. So this will be 2 over 3, and then a to the power of 3 divided by a to the power of 2, that will be 3 minus 2 power, which is 1. and then we have times by 6a to the power of 5. Here it is equal to 2 by 3 times 6. I can collect the numbers and fractions together and the variables together. A raised to the power of 1 times a to the power of 5, which is a to the power of 6. Now we have here 2 times 6 over 3. So 2 times 6 is 12 and 12 divided by 3, which is 4. So it is 4a raised to the power of 6. That completes the question. Now we let go to the next part. Here we have expanding the brackets. Some questions are really simple because you have already done these things before. So we are gonna work on the last row here. We have like question number T, which is 3x squared minus x times by 3 minus 4x and then plus 7. So here it will be 3x squared minus 3x plus 4x square, and then we have 7. We expanded this bracket, so 3 times x is 3x and x times 4x is 4x square, and because there is a negative sign, so all the signs inside will be changed. It will become negative 3x and plus 4x square. Now we have some like terms. We need to add or subtract them depending upon the sign. So 3x square plus 4x square, which is 7x squared, minus 3x and plus 7. So this will be the final answer. Then let's go to the last question here, V, which is 3x squared. It is 3x squared multiply by 2x plus 1. And then we have negative 5x squared, and that is times by 3x minus 4. So here 3x square will be multiplied by 2x. We will expand the bracket, so it will be 6 and x square multiplied by x to the power of 1. So the powers will be added. 6x cubed plus 3x squared times by 1, which is 3x squared. Here we have negative 5x square and it is times by 3x. So that will be negative 5 times 3, which is negative 15, and x cubed, because here is 1 and here is power 2. So these powers will be added. And then the last term is negative 5x squared times negative 4. So that will be positive 20x squared. Now what we need to do, we have to combine the like terms. So 6x cubed and minus 15x cubed. We need to subtract, which is 9, negative 9x cubed. Then we have 3x squared plus 20x squared, which is 23x squared. Now further simplification is not possible. So this is the final answer. Rest of the questions you all can try, and if there will be any doubt, you can just comment me. Okay. Now we have simplifying these expressions. Here we have division. Instead of multiplication, we have division expressions. These are the algebraic expressions. So we will be trying over here question E, which says 7x to the power of 7 plus 5x squared over 5x. So what you can do here, we can take x common from these fractions in the numerator. Even x square we can take common. So we will be getting 7x to the power of 5 plus 5 divided by 5x. So 1x will be cancelled here. So we got x times 7x to the power of 5 plus 5 divided by 5. You can leave it like this, or you can multiply this x inside. So it will be 7x to the power of 6 plus 5x divided by 5. That will complete the question. All the rest questions are similar. Now we have expanding brackets. When you have to expand the brackets, so far we have done the expressions like expanding brackets where you have two terms in the first bracket with plus or minus sign and two terms in the second bracket. But here now you will see the questions where you can have more than two terms. Now see, an algebraic expression which is having only two terms, that is known as binomial expression. Because this expression, this algebraic expression has two terms in it. So it is called binomial expression. If it has three terms, we will call it trinomial expression. So that is a new vocabulary word here in maths for you. Binomial expressions, trinomial expressions. And I want you all to search about what is a polynomial. Binomial and trinomial are the special cases of polynomial, and polynomial is an algebraic expression, but it follows certain rules. I want you all to search about it. What is the meaning of polynomial? Every algebraic expression is not polynomial. There are certain conditions to be followed. Okay. Now let's try this question P. Here we have first X bracket with binomial because there are two terms. But in the second part, there are three terms. So we have to expand. What we need to do here, these kind of questions can be done in multiple ways. So I am going to explain you one of them. So 4y plus 5 times 3x minus y plus 2. So what I can do first, I will take the first bracket and the first term, which is 4y, and I will times the second whole bracket with it. So it will be 3x minus y plus 2 here. Then we have plus 5, and I will multiply the whole second bracket with this as well. Now what I got here, 4y times 3x. Now we know this is a single like a bracket multiplication. 4y times 3x, so that is 12xy. 4y minus times by minus y, which is minus 4y squared. Then 4y times 2, which is positive 8y. Then we will expand the second bracket, 5 times 3x, which is 15x. 5 times y, which is negative 5y, and then 5 times 2, which is positive 10. Now again, when we expand the brackets, we need to see if we can simplify it further. So we have 12xy is the first term, but there is no like term to it. So I will write it as it is. The answer 12xy, that is the first term here. And then we have to see what is the next term. And if there is like terms, we need to find them out. So the first term is 12xy in my answer. Then we have minus 4y square, but there is no like term for this. So it is minus 4y squared. Then we have 8y plus and minus 5y. So these are the like terms. I can write it like 8y minus 5y, which is 3y. Then we have 15x. There is no like term for this, so I just write 15x. And the last term is plus 10. So this will be my final answer because here I cannot do any further simplification. Once you get your answer, you just need to make sure, yes, there is no more like terms. There are no more like terms, so you can stop. All the questions you can solve like this. You can take either first brackets to start with, take 4y and times by the whole second bracket, then plus second term from the first one and then multiply it with the whole second bracket. Now question Q, we can do in the same way. We have 5y minus 2x plus 3, and it is times by x minus 4. So we will be doing the same thing exactly. I will start with the first bracket, first term 5y, times it by the second bracket, then minus 2x, that is the second term from the first bracket, times by x minus 4. And then the last term here is plus 3, multiply by the second bracket, x minus 4. Now we know how to expand the brackets. So this is 5xy minus 20y minus 2x squared plus 8x plus 3x minus 12. Now what we can do over here? We have got here 5xy minus 20y and so on. 5xy, there is no like term like this. So we have to keep it as it is. So what I'm going to do here, I will be writing it as it is 5xy. Then I have negative 20y There is no like term, so negative 20y. Then I have negative 2x squared, so negative 2x squared. Then 8x plus 3x. These are the like terms, so we can add them up. And then minus 12. You can leave your answer like this, but in maths, what we do is we follow a certain way to write down the expressions as a final result. So we write the terms with highest exponent value first. So we have highest exponent value 2 here, and here also x and y, the both powers, if we see, this is 1 and 1. So that is the degree here 2. So I will write minus 2x squared plus 5xy, then the terms with single variable, and then the term without any variable, which is called a constant term. Now let's go to the next part. Here is the next part. Here we are expanding the brackets, and these are the 2 brackets or 3 brackets. There is a possibility here we have all the like 2 brackets with a constant, or 2 brackets with a single variable, or you have 3 brackets with binomial expressions. So what we can do, if I try the first part, first question, it is very simple. We have 5 and then multiply by x plus 1 and x minus 4. So what you need to do here, you need to expand these 2 brackets first. Okay, so you can write 5 here, and when you expand these 2 brackets using the FOIL method, you will be getting x squared minus 3x minus 4. Okay, now I hope you understand the FOIL method, so I'm not gonna explain that one here. I'm considering like you already know it. Then we can multiply all the terms by 5. So it is 5x squared minus 15x minus 20. This is one of the way to do it. Another way is, what you can do, you can times the 5 by any one of the bracket. Make sure you multiply this 5 by one of the bracket. It is not like you are multiplying 5 to x plus 1 also and 5 to x minus 4. Then it will be wrong. You are supposed to multiply this 5 by one of the bracket, because consider it like it is 5 times a times b. Okay, so now if we have this question, we can multiply 5 by x plus 1, so it will be 5x plus 5. So we have solved that part, and then we have x minus 4. Now you can do the same thing, 5x squared plus 5x minus 20x minus 20, and then you can simplify 5x squared minus 15x minus 20. So this will be the final answer. Now this is the case when we are taking 2 brackets and then one constant or a one variable is multiplied by it. Now we can take the question where we have 3 brackets together. So for example, question we have like, for example, I have 3 times 2 times 6. I can multiply these 3 numbers in any order, like 3 times 2 first I will do. Then whatever result will come, I will multiply by the third one. Same thing you can do here. You can choose any 2 expressions, binomial expressions, to multiply. Whatever the result you will obtain, multiply it with the next one. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to choose here this first as it is, first part as it is, and I will be multiplying the second and third. So 2x plus 1 and 3x minus 2. So the first is 2x into 3x, which is 6x squared. Then we will be getting minus 4x. Then I will be getting here plus 3x. And then I will be getting negative 2. You can apply FOIL method and you can solve it. So we get 3x minus 2, and make it simple, 6x squared minus x minus 2. Minus 4x plus 3x is minus x. Now you can again expand the brackets. So when you are going to expand these brackets, first term in the first expression is 3x. So I will be writing that 3x, and it will be times by 6x squared minus x minus 2, and then minus 2, same, it will be multiplied by 6x squared minus x minus 2. Then we have to now open the brackets. So this is 18x cubed minus 3x squared minus 6x minus 12x squared plus 2x and plus 4. Expanded the brackets. When you expand the brackets, you have to make sure the signs will be changed because of this negative. So it is minus 12x squared. This minus x will become plus 2x, and minus 2 will become plus 4 after multiplication by negative 2. Now we have one cube term, 18x cubed. Then we have minus 3x squared minus 12x squared, so minus 15x squared. Minus 6x plus 2x is minus 4x, and then we have plus 4. So this is the way you can expand the brackets. You can take two brackets at one time, expand it, and then the next one. If you look at the last question x, it is 2x minus 3y the whole cubed. What does it mean? It means 2x minus 3y is basically multiplying 3 times. So now you can multiply, you can expand these two brackets. Whatever the result will come, you will expand it with the third one. Now, this was all for our today's lesson. We have covered the very basic algebraic expressions part, but here I have discussed one or two important points. One, what is a power expression? What is a binomial? What is a trinomial expression? And there is a task for you, that what is a polynomial? What are the conditions on the algebraic expressions to be a polynomial? I hope everything is clear. If there will be any doubt, please comment me and I will be trying to solve it. Thank you.